August, right at the end of August, right at the beginning of May. Then they started pushing it to the first week of May, and then they started pushing it to the second week of May. Now it's beyond May. They get out the week of the first week of June. Like, what the fuck, man? That always sucked. Every year, every 5 years, they kept pushing it forward more and more. Yeah, you get the regular amount of time off still during the year. You get a week for Christmas or 2 weeks for Christmas, and then like a week for spring break, and then a week for, or at least a couple of days for Thanksgiving. I think it's 3 days for Thanksgiving, something like that. If not a week, but still, like, that doesn't compare to taking the whole month and a month and 2 weeks. It used to be a good solid 3 months off during the summer. Now I think it's only 2 months, maybe 2 months and a week, something like that. Yeah, yeah. Eventually, they're just gonna make teachers work all year round. It's gonna be the same pay. It's not gonna go up. I mean, maybe that's if they don't get AI to take all the jobs, and they'll only hire one teacher for every 150 students. So there'll be one teacher monitoring 150 students, maybe two teachers monitoring 150 students. They'll get rid of, you know, 3/4 of the current um, employees. Schools will be reduced to these learning centers. They won't even be schools anymore. And then that's if they don't have devices at home. They're gonna make, yeah. I don't know. Maybe they won't get rid of that because the parents want, public school babysitters. All right, let's see what's up in the chat. Let's let this drive for a little bit. Let's see. We got True. I don't dislike her. She's all right, Chris Maya. Stop sleeping so close to the crack of the window, says Eric. Omen says basically a diary of you, will, sort of. Yeah. Yeah, kind of like of all your work in process. Yeah. This Aaron Boy says my future wife, Mary Elizabeth Weinstead, turned 41 years old today. Hubba hubba. Yeah, she's a beauty. Yeah, she definitely is a beauty. I know exactly what you're talking about. She's the one who she was in Scott Pilgrim, right? She was the main girl in Scott Pilgrim. I believe that's her. She also did that one movie where she plays a badass, kind of like oh god, what was like a John Wick female version? I forget the name of the movie. It was really good. It's called like Neon, or it's like a one-word title. Yeah, she goes to Japan. She kills all the fucking yakuzas, and she's like a really good fighter or whatever. I liked her in that film. Although she does have little boobies, she could have bigger ones. Omen says, I disagree. Time lapse is still favored, and if you want music, the individual can always add their own. Yeah, I like time lapses, but the general population doesn't care for them. You have to have something else to entice. Usually story time. A lot of it's moved into story time, or like self reflection narrative by the creator or whatever, while they're making the art or whatever. Eric and Boyd says where there's a will, there's a way. Yeah. Eric and Boyd says, gotta go, everyone. Have a great